Hello everyone, this is EJ Musa with The Naked Truth, August 14th, 2018, one day after the city of Johns Creek selected their millage rate, and 13 days after Fulton County selected their millage rate to be applied to our home values as we go forward. I am not going to speak today about the actual millage rates they selected, but instead I'm going to talk about the process. You see, I believe that process is flawed, and flawed in a major way. The law requires that there are 3 public hearings before the City Council or the Fulton County Commissioners set their millage rates. And that's really an awesome thing. In an ideal world, the elected officials would listen with an open mind to what the public has to say at all 3 hearings, and then, reflecting upon that data and investigating based upon what the public has said, come back and make a millage rate decision that would be legally binding. Unfortunately, both Fulton County and the city of Johns Creek make a serious error in my view. The last millage rate hearing is held the same night as the millage rate votes, or in the case of Fulton County, the same day. This process does not allow the Fulton County Commissioners or the Johns Creek City Council members to take any information they may have received from the public during the public comment section of the hearing and investigate to see if there's any merit to what they are saying. So in effect, the 3rd hearing of the process is for no cause whatsoever, period. So I'm going to suggest that we do things just a bit differently going forward, and there's absolutely no reason that we cannot do so. And there's absolutely no laws that need to be changed to make it happen. And I think it makes great common sense, and I think it would lead to a better outcome for the residents of both Fulton County and of Johns Creek. So here it goes. I believe the millage rate hearings need to be held exclusively of their own accord and not the same day as the millage rate vote is taken by the elected officials. I believe there should be a 2-week waiting period between the last public hearing and the vote on the millage rates. I believe this will give each elected official, be it a Fulton County Commissioner or a council member, to investigate what has been said at all 3 meetings with equal jurisprudence and come up with what they feel is the most appropriate millage rate to be applied for those jurisdictions. Then I would like to encourage those elected officials to go to the public during those 2 weeks prior to the millage rate being set and ask the public what they think and share with the public what they are going to propose for the millage rate going forward. This then allows the public to truly be involved, have interaction with the council members as they go to set the rate, and then provide feedback to the other council members as well. I could say, Council Member X, I just heard Council Member Y's proposal, and I have read through the rationale as to the reasons why, and I strongly encourage you to either support Councilman X's proposal or explain to me the objections you may have going forward. Too often what I hear at these meetings is that someone has suddenly been given new information on the millage rates, and then they seem rather irritated that someone has not given them the information prior to the City Council meeting. I'd like to see that put to an end. I would like to see the 2-week waiting period between the final public hearing and the rate hearing where it is set to be an opportunity for the council members to discuss with the public what their proposals are and what they see going forward. This way, there won't be any surprises. We'll be able to address any issues or concerns about where the numbers come from and what they mean and what the implications are. The voters will also be able to discuss with these council members whether or not they support that millage rate, what they see as the obstacles and the opportunities, and to make sure that the public understands where that council member is coming from. We would then, as the public, be able to contact all of our council members and say, I support this plan over that plan, and here's my reason why. And you, one of the 7 council members who represent all of us in Johns Creek, or you, one of the 2 county commissioners that represent me directly for the Fulton County, would be able to understand where we, the voters, are coming from. This plan is something that provides much greater transparency in this process, in the setting of the millage rate, and allows the voters to actually have a real input on what the millage rate is going to be. Sure, it's nice to have 3 public meetings to get the input of the voters on what we think should be done. But certainly the voters don't have all the information nor access to the tax digest that the council members have or the Fulton County Commission have, and so we are more in the dark. So technically, I'm not sure what you're expecting from the public when you ask the public for input during those 3 meetings. I encourage you to consider giving us 2 weeks to allow you, our elected officials, communicate with us about what you're planning to propose during the millage rate hearing. This is E.J. Musa with The Naked Truth. We have a great opportunity to improve this process and increase the transparency for all of us. And with that, all of us will have a better outcome from this process. I encourage you to contact your council members and your Fulton County commissioners. They can do this of their own accord by the timetable they set for the meetings. They do not need any legislative approval. They are more than able to do this on their own and improve the process for all of us. Please send any feedback you have to ejmusa at ejmusa.com. That's EJMOOSA at EJMOOSA.com. Thank you for your time on this very important topic. Together, we can make a massive improvement in this process, including greater transparency for all of us. Thank you.